I am blessed.
Want to go pin up?
I am blessed.
You pin up like say, "Want to collect money?"
I think do something they corner now. They wait me.
Hey, as we talk about national grid, we collapse. Why I can't they laugh? Now the way they talk and say they sharply give her water, they revive her.
They press in chest.
They press in chest. It's stand. Okay.
If a man say maybe because of say BP the eye, so he called the collapse. That collapse is like 7 times in a year. You not go say this one case don't finish.
You go put them under better care where they go to check them back to back. Intensive care. Now waiting our electrical sector need be this intensive care. Well, my people have said we don't talk and we don't hear at least some of the conversations where you they see for town. Now they carry can give you so. My name na Edewo, you never change and normal. We they here to bring you the things where they share for Nigeria and we they give you the opportunity self to talk as it be. Plenty things they grant this morning and we glad so you decide to join us to start the day. Triple Chief, how you see the matter now?
Man, the matter there's just plenty. Get on what they talk say problem not the finish. It be like church project, one after the other. But then again, another matter still dey ground. They talk about collapse. Federal government they don't boss out. They don't they talk say it be like say the way the matter they be so. They go sell electricity transmission company. The way they be, they feel hail them. But that matter now, one matter I be say we go check our input. Even if talk they come say, it be like saying a lie you. It be like saying a true. When that time comes, Sha, you go know more about this matter. We come to hailing of electricity transmission company. But that time we come, we get one bonga guest we go join us, and also we go check our eye for the front page of newspaper. Now for there we go put up for our political egelege. Use our mouth. Take fight time where when you go start to come out smoke. And you Seth, you be part of the old talk. You go through your mouth put so that we go talk for national peace to reign.
Last week Friday, the Lagos State Police PRO Benjamin Hundeyin be say he do one social experiment where in waka enter inside streets for night time them and say the things the way people they talk about say police they harass people say not be true because nobody harass them and all that. Well, we go discuss that social experiment where Oga Police PRO do today. But we know how the team do it for body because people can't talk. Social media that Friday not be smart, in name just the trend up and down. Plus some kind of things where he talk about how they use identify stereotyping crime. More like it. Make a talk like that. Well, when the time reach, we'll go let you know that matter. We'll go also open phone line, make we hear from you how the matter take do you for body. And not forget to say, Frank Fagbo go share it today for business matter. Inside the matter now, na money matter. Because it be like say some people no fit collect their money again for some countries. You get money for bank, you know fit access them. Now wahala be that. And he also give tips to housewives on things where you need to do business for house. Because I be a housewife, I know they work, no day again for inside this economy. You get to know things that you need to do to use make money one by follow. That's what you take be. All these are more go day inside the show. That one now from 8:45 a.m. But assistants, gentlemen of the press,
okay.
Breakfast is served.
You don't serve them. Is it good? Is it good?
I don't know. Now check. I
want to know whether they say this one don't collapse before. Make we know as it is.
They give me teas so go make my sugar level high. I know.
But I don't put sugar inside.
You don't put sugar.
I don't put sugar.
All the teas they not contain.
I notice say you get enough sugar for your body. So I don't get to put it.
When we come back, we go yarn sharply. I go check what newspaper they talk this morning. Not go anywhere. We come back now.
Showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF.
I don't care the show that you are on.
no talk what you want to
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No reach.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
I don't hear say.
If you want fights, make we use words to destroy each other. One of the mistakes we artists they make, we say,
If that go quick give you belly.
Enter my body.
there's rice, there's beef.
As if you know they open your mouth from other things.
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV, sponsored by Number. Shey you dey Lagos and you wan watch the Night Show live? Oya sharply send WhatsApp message to 0908 826 5034.
Màmá ẹni kò má wá sọ́dọ̀ mi mọ́. Ó rè yẹ ẹni. Àbí kí ni sọ́dọ̀ àǹtí yín? Orí ò pé. Kò ní dá fún yàrá mo ṣe.
Government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don dey reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Shey na say this politics dem, e get university when dem dey go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you wan go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
Now look us koro and you dey hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this na as e dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know it.
You get girlfriend?
Hey, praise the
Because you know why? Plenty people where they watch where they into entertainment. If you ask them, say you get wife, you get girlfriend, say I'm married to the game. And the girlfriend they watch for house.
I don't know.
No, but this.
All right, our ancestor don yarn, our work now to interpret. If you see wetin our ancestor talk today, they no need to tell you much. You suppose not dey decode. Pikin where them carry for back, e no dey sabi say road far. When you look this kind thing, you can't understand say somebody wey be say that they help, e no dey know the way to make money they be. I could just take this one to one small thing wey happens a few months back for our Kobodo Nigeria when he be say he consigned this ASU and government katakata the strike. One governor pikin wey go school for abroad all his life for abroad, he caught tweet because say ASU just dey talk anyhow. They want blackmail government. Say make them go back to school. He get the kind of word when he talk, he come make people that they shout. They say, you will be governor picking whenever school for Nigeria. Now you come outside, they tweet this kind word. So imagine that kind of person. He don't know what the normal student they face for school. So he dey free to talk what he want to talk. Now I just decode this proverb when our ancestor talk. Now he be the SI unit of this proverb. But Chukudi get the way if he still relate to. Chukudi, how you see this guy?
I greet you, big chief. I say make I just mention this one. You remember say for like 2 weeks, Nance them para, they block Lagos Ibadan Expressway. They also block road where they lead to airports. And you get one talk where we say the Minister for Works talk. He mean talk say you get the right to express your dissatisfaction, but you no go do things when they're illegal. If you get situation where we say people don't dey house for 7 months, you don't go know how they feel. Person when we say don't plan, say okay, as in pay rent, as in pay school fees now. By September, he won't write exam, make him enter the next level, or make him finish everything when concern school. He can't dey house 7 months. They hear say federal government and to they drag something. This one go court, this one order say they open up by force. He can't withdraw the circular. Those things go they sound like mosquito song for the ear of the person. And why them go they vex? So you whenever they ask for 7 months, you don't know how the thing they feel.
Confirm. Chukudi don't talk and finish. But when we turn our head, go the newspaper vendor stand because they were not posy.
I did here. Chukudi agree to you.
Agree to you fresh.
Agree to my brother. Plenty things there on top of the papers this morning. We could just run through them quickly. All right. They say mobile sanctions hit 11 trillion naira in 8 months. Now reports the Murach transaction say now 11 trillion naira in BISO. Group demand sanctions as power collapses 7th time. It don't fall again, but they talk say they revive them. But they say they give people sanctions for that matter. Remove petrol subsidy, implement PIA and LCCI, tells federal government. We move, they say federal government reverses Varsity's reopening order. ASU still adamant. They say we not do move. We do where we did. Article names Saraki, Aim, and other special advisors. Go see that one for there for page 615. 24 hours to campaign. They say INEC, Khan, and Sultan warns parties. They draw their ear and their supporters against violence. Say, make people respect their self. That one day there, we come down. They say Amoteku, Akeredolu insist on arms, and Afeni Ferry knocks federal government. They say ICPC set up committee to manage forfeited assets. Go check them out for there for page 14. They say 6 sexagenarian disowns family dies in Lagos apartment. Now the matter be that. Go check them out for page 5. They say Ogun communities lament 100 years darkness. Electricity project rots. My brother.
And then if person tell you say they never get light for 100 years, for where he come from, you go talk saying a lie.
Ha.
Especially because we're in the 21st century. But then this is not the reality of so many Nigerians. Okay, so if I say so many, it go sound so. But that's the reality. And then 100 years. 100 years. If we calculate this 2022 where we dey now, go back to the 100 years when these people never get light, it go shock you. But then people they when you open their mouth talk say in the 21st century they never ever see light for their community. And meanwhile, election day. Ballot box.
They reach there.
They're not burn the ballot box who are making not reach this place.
You go reach there.
How dare you? Oh, you ballot box. You must show up. You must show up there. So if ballot box we reach there. If ballot box we reach there, electricity not we reach there. Nigerians need to begin to ask themselves now, say, we don't need to settle for less. They tell people, say, okay, as they don't give us this one, we'll collect them. We need to do everything we do to see, say, those when they represent us, they enjoy certain privileges because of the position when they must do everything to ensure say the rights when we deserve will get them. Then they will go up. The headline tomorrow officially, the 28th day in the month of September, campaigns will begin across Obodo, Nigeria for those who want contest to be president and those where they go National Assembly. If we count them by 2 weeks, those when we say go the states go begin to arrange their own. But then I told this thing last week. Say tomorrow on Thursday something. Very, very symbolic will happen. The presidential candidates will come together to sign peace pact. And I come they ask, say, election now war. When we say when it reach that time, now we go to gather people together and say, make una sign, make una promise us there will be no outbreak of violence. Violence supposed there in the first place. At all. No, but you they come and they tell people say, in exercising your right to suffrage, you want me to exercise your right to franchise by voting for you. Why you be say we go there say people don't they go they buy bulletproof vehicles and special security gadgets. Like saying a war would they prepare for on a fight. So it's very, very important make Nigerians keep their eyes on the prize. From tomorrow, waiting these people they talk. Supposed to be waiting we know say if it dey practical, it go work for us. We don't want the year story. We don't want to make it sing song. We don't want to make it abuse another person. focus on the issues and do the things when we say go move this country forward.
Makes sense. Ochiko, wait till you see quickly.
Since we say Shukudi skip the picture because now they always the enter. So maybe
now
I
the
mark
picture you
that
want
picture.
enter. Oh, yeah.
If you look the picture now, you go see men on red. And when you look, you'll see 3 persons for the middle now the governor of Ondo State, Akeredolu. Now they march majestically with the full apparel, the full uniform of Amotekukor. Now, what be the matter where really they bring about this whole thing? You know, say, for a while now, all of them do some bash. They don't give the rigorous fitness scheme to train them well. Then they move, they go the next level. And recently, something happened for Katsina. You know, say, themselves still get their own local vigilante. They call approved gun for them. And Gamoteku gets some restriction to
carry some kind of firearm.
To hold some kind of heavyweight firearm. So that restriction now, it come make Akeredolu come outside talk, say, no, Amoteku supposed to still hold better firearm to take defend themselves because the marauders, which is the intruders, the bad boys then, when they call attack, then they carry better weapon. How you expect people, papa, patriots, they will come outside say they want to defend their land, not to hold better weapon too. You won't get their torchlight, stick, and catapult.
Now farm they go.
You want them to hold that one, say now gun, the ones that face with cutlass. It not go fit work now. They go try, according to them, to put them for law. Say yes, they're supposed to hold heavy arm because insecurity not be play again for Nigeria. All of us know the things they're very, very serious. And if we want to take them back, we'll go back to the secret charter of Nigeria. State policing now part of the system for Nigeria. We'll not tell ourselves like if we want to stop insecurity, the center not go fit just hold the power. It must spread to everywhere. The best way now for state security to emerge, not be for only on those states, all the states, you go just shock, say, insecurity go just reduce. It go drastically.
Sure.
Part of, in fact, make we just leave this talk. State policing now the way forward.
Okay. You make up go the next part. All right, quickly. May we go see what's in the happen for the Guardian. The Guardian newspaper, they say ex-lawmaker kicks against state anniversaries, hail Emmanuel's feats. Go check them out for there. Make we see other matters. Kaduna terrorists threatening to kill housewife, baby, and others in 48 hours. Go check them out on page 4. Very, very disturbing information. No going back on Beavers, e-transmission of results. INEC, they talk this one, say they are not shaking. We come, market prices at highest risk ahead of MPR's decision. We move, come down. INEC unveils ground rules for hitch-free and issues-based campaigns. So as you see, Chukudi don't help us even break down some of the updates for that side. Federal government makes U-turn, withdraws order to reopen varsities. They say the orgy of killings, abductions in Plateau and Kaduna. So the matter just the be as he gets back to back.
If you get one column there where Baba Babalola,
yes.
Right, and he being put on there say the deed of
the quality teachers.
Yes, say that impediment to functional education.
Yeah.
That English just means say the fact say we not get the shortage of quality teachers. Exactly, it affects now. And then who be teacher? Teacher na person will be say by in qualification and experience. In the position of say, if we empower person by teaching the person, say for maybe a particular subject or a course of study, make the person learn. And the idea now in turn say, what you don't add to this person based on human capital, the person go give back to society, he go add value. Unfortunately, it just be like say, we know they pay attention to that particular arrangement. Now, why just anybody go just wake up one day, talk say them be teacher? In fact, some people go finish secondary school, then go find work as primary school teachers or nursery school teachers. Depending on the girl, the one when you want to call Jelly Osimi, say make the pikin just go house. So make it go school, make house, make people feel rest for house.
Yes.
You understand? No need to run up and down, they pursue the pikin. Make it just go there, they follow them, they shout. And why the pikin go come and say shift back, dress for me. They have suspended our holiday. And that was very, very important. Make we begin to pay attention to education for inside this country.
True.
Not be just say the person is a bit talk or the person get charisma. The person is supposed to possess certain qualifications. Because now the person be like empty slate. You they write out what the person go show the world. So it's very, very important. Make we begin to look education and prioritize that. Very important.
Makes sense. Okay.
Federal government make U-turn, withdraw order to reopen varsities.
Yes.
That yesterday, gist come outside say, okay, based on court talk last week Wednesday, say make university lecturers they go back to classroom, go back to school. So they don't question that very order, according to them. But yesterday, federal government come talk this word. Within some few hours, now they announce again you see, say, no, make the old U-turn, said that very word they talk, they withdraw back again. The question where you go ask yourself, wait, the same body, Night Rush talk word.
Yes.
The same body within a few come back again, say they withdraw that talk. Waiting they happen to their whoever they handle their talk matter. Why this kind of word like this? The next minute, this one just point you to just one direction. Say there is a big disjointment inside the house there. They confused. Look. Government need to sit up and tighten their house well to make sure, say, if they put out a statement, they need to vet them properly. All these things now, they indicate now, say, lack of seriousness. In people, when suppose they drive education, they're not even they coordinate itself. It's a big shame to me. I just feel say not shame. Not shame.
There be one force people to go back before.
How you want to force people?
Now, what did they
say their mind in order to concede to do them? You won't force them. You won't use your muscle, your federal mind to muscle people.
Maybe they don't take that decision. They don't take that decision before they begin think. Because the truth is, okay, the vice chancellors, the pro-chancellors, the chairman of the governing council, the open school, the most important person for this arrangement is the person when they teach.
Yes.
The students will come sit down. But if the person when they teach, no day, what they do? School now where they farm. Now they learn how to dance.
We not even won't fault themselves. We won't look within the system.
Okay.
Why this kind of blunder?
Why one information will come out?
Yes, within this. Now they coordinated.
All right.
It's a shame now.
Okay, make I just run through the nation. Maybe we'll see waiting. We'll never check for the other papers quickly. They say 2,119 miners owing federal government 2.76 billion naira. Now, RMAFC, now they give us that update. Bandits killed 3, kidnapped 22 in Kaduna communities. The matter, EEDC gets for they go check them out. They say article bypasses Wike allies and names Saraki Onyola as advisors. The matter still did there, go check them out. Tinubu Shetima joint tickets best for women. Okay, go check them out for there for page 5 as well. We move. 500,000 Nigerians await repatriation from Niger, Chad, and Cameroon. 500,000 Nigerians. Okay, the matter they there for page 29. Akeredolu, no going back on plan to arm Amoteku cause. Now, waiting, Oga Akeredolu talk, at least we don't sit down for the other papers. We come down small. Federal government reverses order. Yes, we don't discuss that one already. We say Osun Tribunal adjourns sitting to October 4th. Bayelsa kidnap suspect paraded. This matter is still there as it be. Okay, Chukudi, quickly, 1 minute.
Make we just, this last one we talk John Leon.
Oh, yeah, now.
We been discussed the matter yesterday.
Yes.
It's very, very important. Maybe we they contented with what they get. No, you said the goal now, as you they work hard, you go reach the point where we say you go look yourself, say, okay, oh, I don't reach where my hard work don't carry me go.
Yes.
I am very proud of myself.
Yes.
No allow anybody pressure you. Especially people where we say they don't get traceable means of income. They go come on social media, then go they flaunt dollars. Then they carry designer. They go even they talk where we say if you put your ear down, your heart go they do bing bing bing.
Yes.
Hustle. You know they always they shout hustle. You know they ever talk how they hustle. True. Even Dan Gote. when we say he do business, people know he not go they live like that. True. He carry champagne, they use and wash hand. Person when sweat for him money, and they will go and find out any. You know the boys that they call tech bros. Tech bros. Yes. Now then they hot now, and they will. If tech bro go follow you argue, if 25 kobo they on top of the money, the guy go follow you, they argue say, but you can send this. I have an app where you can send this 25 kobo to me. It's my money. I don't joke with my money. Now. Because person when work for money, you know say he no go do the money anyhow. Now the people, you know say this guy he resigned from bank. When they do cleaner, all of a sudden he don't turn motivational speaker. They wear fine clothes. They go to the best hotels. Wow. They tell people say, also. When you be cleaner, you know they snap picture. When you they clean, they tell people say, see what time they do. There's dignity in labor. So parents need to teach their children. No wait until the person from outside go turn role model for your pikin. Begin to teach your pikin contentment. And then when you get when you go drink gari with all those small crayfish, you go do all right. You go fresh. As I did like this now, but they take train me. A big pass plenty people will say they use all this baby food when they smell like perfume train.
You don't start. All right. Because of time, we could just wrap up the matter. For let people know say the time don't reach. We're gonna go follow us talk. We'll go open phone lines very soon for you to join us. Tell us what you think about the stories we did here, and we would like to hear from you. Don't go anywhere. We take a small break. When we come back, you follow us here. It's a Ozu.
Inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Shey I say this qualities them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer when person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where will they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
They look us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this now as e dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
Shey you dey Lagos and you wan watch the night show live? Oya sharply send WhatsApp message to 0908 826 5034.
The show that you are on.
no talk what you want to.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No ritual.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
I don't hear say.
If you want fights, make we use words to destroy each other. One of the mistakes we artists they make, we say,
If they go quick give you belly.
You enter my body.
there's rice, there's beef.
As if you know they open your mouth from other things.
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV, sponsored by Number. Shey you dey Lagos and you want
All right, welcome back, my people. Time don't reach where you go follow us. Yarn the matter as it be. At least you don't see what the newspaper they talk this morning. Now time for you to talk on which of the Tory way they there. Touch your mind. Which one you want talk on top, or which one you want contribute, or which one you get updates about where you go like let us know. Now what will they do for this segment as it be? So well, they go flash the number on top on our screen, the phone number and the WhatsApp number, just in case you don't get credit and you won't send us message. We still there to take as it be. I beg when you call us, make sure say you turn down the volume of your TV, or just go where the TV not there. Go another room, go follow us yarn. And I beg now 1 minute you get 1 minute and you get to follow us talk. And as the matter they be, we know they use cuss word for here. We know they cuss anybody. So just take back to back. Drop your contribution. Make we fit take plenty calls this morning. Well, the matter there our hand. We don't enter our top story. I will let our first lady, our honorable First Lady, Dr. Mrs. Please take us through this one.
Complete my title, Dr. Mrs. Chief Barrister.
Dr. Mrs. Chief Barrister.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And when you don't call person title like this, you be like saying one money.
All protocols do
my account number is 0.
observe.
All right, country people, you know already given all the commandment. Them also remember say the 10th commandment. I mean, you know, call the WhatsApp number. We could move on sharply to the matter. Then we gather weight on top here. Federal government don't make U-turn. They reverse. Say they don't withdraw circular. We direct all vice chancellors and meeting open universities. That one we don't already touch light and what you could be put eye inside. We'll go put math again inside. Blackout as national grid collapse again. The thing, it like say get as they do for body, but they don't also revive them so far. And of course, protests hit Bauchi as students a march. Say why on I go separate girls from boys from inside public schools? Waiting they happen. Bring back our girls. And the matter be that one. We go put the flesh inside them. One by one. All right, gentlemen of the press.
Okay, we could just enter the matter as a Prepaid don't talk. We'll just take one by follow. Federal government don't make U-turn, which means say they don't reverse waiting they've been talk. They look and they say, no, be like say we could not talk this thing now. And you don't give us updates for them. But make I just read the updates with our hand. The federal government don't withdraw that statement, that circular way they put out. They put one order for one information we come outside. Say they be order all the vice chancellors, pro-chancellors, and governing councils of university, them or federal universities. Say may they open, say may they go back school, may they start work. Now they talk, say they just sharply think calm. Few hours after, and they say no, this thing where we talk will make we reverse up, make we wait small, make we still do some kind inside movement before we go bring out another conversation again. Make we follow the things as it be. So as we don't talk and say, wait till they happen where the inner house be like say something. Not the balance. Where one information will come out in a few hours after another information come outside to counter that one way show. But we leave out for now to see as the matter take be, how una take check up. What do you think they happen and how you take see the matter moving forward? That was FD with a way to see.
Blackouts as national grid don't collapse like dodo overripe for the second, the seventh time. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one plenty. Okay. The Nigeria electricity grid, they say it don't collapse again. The first one, the last one, now the 13th of June, now it happened. And this notice, they give customers, say now for Enugu electricity, now for there, if for happen, the EEDC, they can inform all customers, say this Tichele, 10:51 a.m. yesterday, as of September 26th. Based on this, now it call affect the supply of light to many areas. Due to this very talk to TCN, they say the supply affect Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo States. But on top of all these ones, we happy say, as of this morning, Torido come outside again say, they don't revive the collapse. When it collapsed yesterday, they don't put blood for everybody, they'll come back again. But whether the light don't reach your house, we don't know. When that time reach, now call us to let us know how now see this plenty collapse and whether you don't get light because they say they don't revive them back.
They do CPR.
Sharply.
Sharp. All right, we'll move to the next one. We grant. Not be smart thing what happened yesterday for inside Bauchi State. As we see pictures of students for inside public schools for Bauchi State, they protest, especially their male children. Them talk say they no go agree. Schools opened yesterday for some areas for that area, and as school open, they not put circular, they not put anything. Next thing. The boys then come see, say, wait, girls they know they the school. Waiting they happen. What's going on here? Government come out, come talk. Say, yes. So, in fact, through the Commissioner for Education for the state, Mr. Aliyu Tide, he come out, come talk, say, yes. They decide to separate girls them differently from boys for most of the public schools them. Say they go even fit do this one for private schools them if need be. Say the reason that because of the bad mentality. In fact, the grammar way in that come, say that because of the moral decadence. Meaning say children don't they learn too much bad thing as they did together. So people come they talk, say, wait, oh, now when you separate them for learning, I better pass. Meanwhile, remember, say UNICEF been come and talk, say Nigeria now don't get carry first for within West Africa for the country where be say get the highest rate of child marriage. Meaning, say, our children, them, we be say they marry out. Girls' children, when they marry out, them plenty. Oh, as I talk to you right now, over 22 million small children, girls, now they marry out. And Bauchi State follow for the states, them we carry front for inside that. In fact, reports even carry and say, by the year 2050, go reach 29 million girls' children, we be say they give out for marriage. Anyhow, so people come and talk, say, oh, if they better make older men, they marry them. Make it be say they no play with their mates.
Their mates.
So if they better to separate them from their mates, them make older men they marry them. They good maybe say they with their mate them. What is supposed they're more important to secure the lives of these young children them. Now, what people just talk for inside social media? Well, the matter they out there.
Numbers don't do. Make una call us, make una tell us what you think. At least this information we don't bring. So now waiting they grant. Now we say we can't carry give on. If you know if you call us, WhatsApp number self there. If it send us message, tell us what you think about the story where we don't drop for grant. Even the ones where even they on top newspaper. If you want to speak, Triple G, looking at this matter now.
This very protest
by
the students.
Why this one touch you?
No, see now two things. Now, two things is sure also. Now, some people will say now misplaced priority because if UNICEF don't profile Bauchi State with this kind of statistics, then the concentration is supposed to be for the adults where we say that they go for small girls to marry underage girls. But now separate schools, okay, they do okay. But another part where we say we not to pay attention to which the older generation is supposed to look. See the kind of reason we make students come outside now the protest. You go no say it don't they reach where the awareness of people coming out to talk for their rights. It don't they close.
Yes. Like we take Okpayemi in there on the line. Hello, Okpayemi, good morning. Hey, Okpayemi, call us back a bit.
So you're talking about that awareness. My own fear, and I say most of this separation, now waiting lead to the level of lesbianism and homosexuality,
yes,
where we don't get, because most people will be say begin do these bad men. If you ask them from school,
boarding house, boarding only the boys,
only the boys,
only the boys, only the
so
girls.
this one said government not think and say if they do this one, it be like say they give them privilege and opportunity to begin touchlight themselves for that level.
I feel say what better way to educate them than to educate them together? If you put the boy and girl for the same place, say when they talk this thing you know supposed to do them, this thing you know supposed to do them. It is easier to educate them at the same time. Let them know say this thing when they talk say their moral decadence don't they happen. You go educate them for where both of them dey. Man no do this one, a girl no do this one. That's what it's supposed to be. Maybe we take another caller on the line this morning. Hello,
Innocent.
Hello, guy, no.
Hello, Innocent. You there?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Welcome. Good morning. We hear you, Oga Innocent.
You hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
This separation of girls and guys.
It be like say your line not clear.
Innocent, if you give your voice, Bele, talk.
Making callers back because it be like say in line.
So
Okay.
you know the thing, talking about this whole things, bad men concerning children, even some kind movie companies and like Disney. Now Disney don't come and talk this year. See, they go make sure say before the end of this year, 90% of their content go building the LGBT community. So meaning say man and woman and woman touch lighting each other. Don't become normal thing where they won't begin teach children now.
Miriam, good morning.
Good morning, people of God.
We greet you, Miriam. We greet you.
In a situation whereby federal government keep accepting repentant bandits, keep rehabilitating repentant kidnappers, why do you think that sector will not keep growing in this country? When they fail to apply the Lawrence Anini law, why did you think that sector will not grow? Even people who don't have interest in that sector will develop interest because they think the punishment is mild. That is for that. Coming to the ones that protested yesterday, the children that protested yesterday, you see the northern elites, they have done so much to weaponize poverty as it stands. You see these children, you want to encourage lesbianism. Lesbianism and gayism is high in the north, more than any part of the world you can think of. I was born and raised in the north, so I know exactly what I am saying. If you go, you're talking about this gayism is more on the other side than we think. We are trying to separate them, but you, the elite, you enter the same flight with boys and girls, you mix up, but you don't want your children to mix up. You prefer them to be married at the age of 12, 13, and 9. Is that the thing? Then this government, now this federal government came as a result of protest. But everything they do is to apply force. Why would they force the university to get open? Why they did not stick to the agreement? Thank God for the kind of ASU chairman we are having now. They have met their match. God bless us. Go and collect your PVC.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
We get Fred.
another call.
Hello, Fred.
Right.
Fred, turn down the volume of your TV. We hear you live and direct. Hello, Fred.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead, Fred.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This one I talk about those boys they do protest yesterday. I'm not feeling or saying they do that protest. If though they separated, you know, as they separated, that protest means say they get huge agenda for their mind. For me, this I think about that. So there's a video from many states that they see girls school, boys school day. So as that statement, they need to do against judge say they be judged to go that they want to pray them. Not if don't the benefit statement they say government girls, government boy, all this is day everywhere. So no need to do that protest. You don't get to be thinking about you get what they worry everybody. Any small thing, if they go just behave, they protest, you know, say if Nigeria this scatter. Now we they use that with scatter. Just think, if they want to do that thing, they will just sit there and talk that they will just be protest, no discussing. That's it. All those boys, they get something for mind.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you for that.
We get call. Monday,
you did it.
Yeah, good morning, my people.
We greet you, sir.
You are welcome back.
We greet you. Go ahead, sir.
Now, let me go straight to the point. When I don't go partying, listen at buffet and they call and you serve yourself. I'm asking you guys.
Go ahead.
Hello?
We hear you. Go ahead.
The same way they are running this present government, anybody they give a post or a ministerial post, it's left for you to use your buffet, serve yourself, chop what you want chop. You can't be telling me that life collapse. It's 8 times, so you go and make a mistake. It's 8 times. Which means in this year, 1 time in a year, 1 time in a month. In the past 7 years they have ruled, 1 point something times in a year. Somebody is eating from it. You can't tell me that what to repair today will collapse. They should tell us how much they have used so far to fix that light. Number 2, for Bauchi state government, this is a sign on the world. For separating them, it's a sign that Sharia law is coming. If we eventually vote for what they are planning for. Number 1, Lagos State last time, they put a pijama in secondary school. What is the sign? We have to be careful. They are reserving those girls for their wives. They don't want their maid to touch them or to go to marry them. That is one thing I find out there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Monday.
Thank you for your points. The WhatsApp number 7.
Yes,
please send us message.
Yes, messages and don't really too plenty for here. Somebody send us message saying no get light, so you never fit watch us. You know they see anything. Helen from Anambra say good morning, Wazobia people. I am so surprised that a community in Ogun State, Nigeria, that has produced presidents, vice presidents, governors, ministers, does not have light for a century, even till date. And the government wants to sell electricity company. Away. He say, who will buy electricity for this community now? Now, wow. Anyway, they send a message.
Make we take this call from Taufik.
Hello.
Taufik, welcome.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Welcome.
morning.
Would they hear you?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Hello, good morning, Wazobia people.
We greet you. Welcome.
First time caller.
Welcome.
Congratulations on that.
Congrats.
Congrats.
See, this okay, thank you. Mr. Precious, thank you. And I don't want to go. This conversation of this separation of the boys and girls in
Bauchi State.
It's like our government doesn't know what they are doing. Because if you are separating girls from boys from men, in play, if you want to board the play, are you separating each other? In the House of Assembly, they are chopping all the money. Are they separating themselves?
They are not separating women from men. They are together. Instead of them to teach them the right thing at the same time, for them to know what is happening and what is good and what is not good. What is not good, they will tell them. What is good, they will tell them. They don't have, our government doesn't have a good leadership. We don't have a good leadership in this country. What they're supposed to do, they will not do. The one they will not do, they will be doing it. Look at the Apple for the past 7 months. In the whole world, where is the Apple?
All right. Thank you very much, Taufik,
Thank
for
you, Taufik.
your contribution on top of the matter. That's where you be.
You see, I get one thing here. When government supposed to think through different things before they bring out word. But when you let your instinct, they drive home your thoughts, they bring out what you want to talk. They make plenty mistakes. So government, they make sometimes they make me feel say now their instinct. They talk some prompt them to talk some word. Okay. Because if they drive by your instinct, you make a lot of mistakes before you come. They settle down, think come true again. No say you were just being emotional at the first place.
Okay,
All right, Tosi from Lagos talk say the agility and conscious and Cummings nuance of our government to ASU is camper technique, hatra beats.
Okay, we get a call.
You see that message?
It's in deep.
Okay.
Olisa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Mr.
Mr. Welcome.
Good morning. Me, I want to talk about this separation from school, this Bauchi.
For Bauchi, yes.
Let me tell you something. When you want to enter play, you just separate something. They just separate female and male. And if you look at this, our airlines, they will be marrying 15 years, 14 years, 13 years old woman. For me, and what me I think about this thing, they want to stabilize Nigeria. Don't let me lie. Sharia, we apply. Totally, all the states will be applying it again. It's very bad. We are not a Muslim country. You mix up so that they can help themselves, not that mix up and separate them. We are not in Sharia country now. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Lisa. SMB, they on the line. Hello, SMB. Good morning.
SMB. You don't where you enter since SMB?
Our first lady, beautiful morning. Thank you very much.
To you. We greet you. Long time.
How about now?
All this together, great collapse and education collapse. I'm sorry to say that because that is what it shows. You see, we've been talking about a gap communication or how to bridge the gap of communication between the government and the public. But it shows that the government are not ready. Let me be honest with you. Even before they go to court, the government come out and said enough is enough and then give 2 weeks ultimatum and so on and so forth. But nothing come out on that. I think it's high time for the government to reconsider the education system of this country. I'm not talking about only ASU, from the grassroots. Honestly speaking, if you look at our educational system from the grassroots, you will know that something is not right. The safe school, the financing safe school project last month came out and said almost 11,000 schools were closed between December 2021 and now. 11,000 schools because of insecurity and some other issues. And the government are not looking at that. That's number one. Secondly, the power grids. I'm very surprised our leaders always travel abroad and see the kind of system they were operating there. I myself traveled to Mali about 5 to 6 years back. I was opportune to interview a doctor there. He was telling me that somebody of 18 years, he will never witness blackout until he reaches 20 years. You know why? Because of a proper planning, proper system. He said it's just like when you are on power, then you own your gen, or you are on gen, you own, then the power come back, you go and switch up your gen and back to power. That is where somebody of 20 years will witness blackout in Malaysia. Does that mean that we don't have the potential to do that? Are we ready? Since 1999, every government will come out and with energy issue. But yet we cannot get it right. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with our leaders? What is wrong with our experts?
Thank you very much, SMB.
Thank you
very
so
much.
SMB. So
nice
make a visit inside YouTube right now because messages them. They give each other basketballs there. Obotera say, why our students' union no carry government go courts for breach of contract. Terra Burutu local government area for Delta State. Consti talk say they never get light. Meanwhile, somebody, Michael Fabonwa, say handgun and teasers are sufficient for Amoteku. They don't need AK-47. They are not in a war zone. And then handgun has a range of 50 meters. Most gun battles with criminals occur within 10 to 20 meters. That's what you talk.
Okay. All right. We'll take
Simeon.
Simeon, good morning. Hello, Simeon. Okay, Simeon, you did here?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Follow us talk.
Yeah, I want to talk about this Omoseku carrying arms.
Oh, yeah, now.
Omoseku carrying arms. Yes, I did there.
We did hear you. Go on.
So, did I say Nigeria have two laws? One law for North and that law for South. Because I don't know why some people in the North will carry arms, while the people on the South will not carry arms. And that thing again is that if there's any problem, we will see how the military will work at the Southeast. But if there's a problem on the North, they will just keep quiet. They will not do anything. They just keep quiet. But if it is in Southeast, they use their might, everything they have, to start killing people. They go to their house and kill them and burn their markets. But that's not happening in the North. Is it good?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Simeon. Thank you very much for your contribution. With the talk, at least we talk with some kind of facts, if they bring some kind of conversations as well. But hey, thank you for your contribution.
Yes, so Steve Irek from Cross River State, they talk, say, on the one way government withdraw order, do U-turn, this is a peak of confusion and incompetence in government. He said laughable because 7 years plus in power, these people still commit blunders of this magnitude. Funny enough, some ministers are yet to collect their original certificates from these universities that are trying to destroy. Shameful. He said on Amoteku, government vows to equip corps. Why do we like competing in ills rather than in development? Has the governor considered the burden of a forestic disarmament? And so you talk a lot about that one. Steve Irek, thank you for your message.
All right, we get one call on the line. Yes.
From Edo State.
Hello, Mamadou.
Hello, good morning.
We salute you.
So this that young boy told just now, anything in Apple, make all the kind of call major. They don't want to pay Sharia. So if you talk to Apple, maybe you talk direct. They don't want to pay Sharia. If you talk that one, and you come and say Muslims want to claim all that thing, that kind of not good. If you want to make something, that governor they make at their own, not the Sharia. They want make again. So if they talk on television, not say they talk. Many people mind they enjoy the shake. Not because they don't want make Sharia. If you want to talk people matter, just talk people matter. So not be say oh it's good or it's not good. Not be say Sharia. So that's what I just agree to talk about.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Mamadou.
Thank you for that point.
If government get good communication with the people,
yes,
all this lacuna is not good the day for people to throw different words.
They assume maybe not that. Yeah.
So make government always know how to communicate with their people for every reason, every step where they take.
Just keep the education coming so that Nigerians know what they think otherwise.
Yes, so Dauda Aminat Fadare talk say, good morning, my people. Make all of us they pray for better Nigeria because the matter don't tire us. And so you talk, good morning, my people. God, please, I miss the proverb of today. How can I get it? Okay, tell them proverb of today.
Just go online. They go put them online.
Or go watch on YouTube because it's the proverb of today. And for this election where they come, so they should allow us to decide. We already know where they go. Thank you. That's so you talk. All right. Make we just let you know, say shall go play back the proverb immediately after this one, so that Gofi get them back. Honors from Asaba talk say, Ochuko, I salute you, and to the doctor, Mrs. First Lady Prepaid. You both are doing well. And to the double chief, I greet you. Worry day. Nigerian university students, make them go rest till next year because it seems as if this matter don't tire this administration. It be like saying the next administration will handle them. And this message say, good morning. Good work you guys are doing. Keep it up. We appreciate you very well. Okay. If you like saying I go back break. On top of the calls and messages, because time self don't go well. Even though say we still get plenty messages like a break. But no worry, we'll go back break here. If they bring up on, because we won't switch to another discussion now. Matter day we get leg where we'll get Oga Emeka Ojoko we go join us. Him, na man we be say in charge of nepawahala.ng. Mark we even discuss this one we be say government say they won't sell the transmission companies them. The distribution companies are already there on private. We'll never see the head and tail. So now when they want sell transmission companies, and waiting be the problem, waiting be the way forward, waiting be the benefits where be say it will give people. That's not the matter we won't discuss after this break. Stay with us.
Wake up the champion in your child. Give them energy to go further. Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt.
And now Oden na Nkubi. We know say na the gbadu us and na the gbadu our political update on top your #1 program as it is hot.
Make una ready as we won't make am even hotter with our ogbonge analyst, Jimmy Disu.
Yes, so every Monday I go to join Chukwudi and Nkubi to dey tell you wetin dey inside the politics and the politics of the matter. So make una no miss am.
As the Hot Monday special. Make una no miss am.
As it is hot Monday special live every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV and Wazobia TV, QHF 57 Lagos, DSTV 259, GoTV 98, and Star Times 195.
When you get, if it be say, what it be her name?
Hey. Don't tell them.
I never try. You get. That's why I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Hey, praise the
Lord! Because you know why? Plenty people where they watch. Where they into entertainment. If you ask them, say, you get wife, you get girlfriend, say, I'm married to the game. And the girlfriend they watch for house?
I don't know.
No, but this girlfriend where you get, if it be say, what it be her name?
Don't tell them.
I never try. You get. That's why I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Hey, praise the
Because you know why? Plenty people where they watch where they into entertainment. If you ask them, say, you get wife, you get girlfriend, say, I'm married to the game. And the girlfriend they watch for house?
I don't know.
No, but this girlfriend where you get, if it be say, what it be her name?
Don't tell them.
I never try. You get. That's why I want to ask you one question quickly.
All right, welcome back again. We don't show, now we say we don't show back. To carry our leg, our full chest to enter the first sit-down talk, Tori. And this very Tori want to chook our eye, put na Tori we concern federal government. They plan to sell electricity transmission company. And this very matter, na matter when it be say don't they make the round. Plus this old light where we know they see they still won't sell them. Anyway, make it not be like say we two talk am. You get one special report with our package to make you understand them well. Before we go introduce our guest, Chukmat put one by follow. We'll go put our eye for this report.
On top this small light where we dey manage, we be say if rain fall and light dey, we go dey fear based on say we no wan hear say rain cause one kind thing wey affect the light. Na im federal government wan sell transmission company of Nigeria. Dem be make the decision after the front and back negotiation wey the federal government and the National Union of Electricity Employees bin get. When the workers talk say they go shut down the national grid for the second time based on say federal government no wan meet their demand. The zonal organizing secretary for the Northwest National Union of Electricity Employee, Comrade Dukat Ayuba, let us know say as they still dey negotiate, the group will start fresh strike. He talk say the privatization process na scam. Say dem be no agree to privatize the distribution sector based on say the investors no get the capacity and knowledge for the field, but the government no gree. He even add say the investors still dey operate this equipment from 35 to 50 years wey no dey market again. Say person go think say when they come they go change all the equipment, but they no change am, and e dey pain am say the nation still dey generate 5,000 megawatts of electricity wey dem be dey generate before the privatization. Say benefits no dey even after the privatization. Even the general secretary for the National Union of Electricity Employees, Joe Ajaero, talk say on top the negotiation they never get agreement. Say dem dey try play pranks to get the money wey dem dey owe. He even add say dem talk say the database dey corrupt and the meeting wey they suppose get they no cancel am. My people, as dem talk say federal government dey negotiate with buyers to sell the transmission company of Nigeria.
All right, welcome back again. Not be only where rain dey fall. You get the way the weather go just change itself. You don't dey fear one kind. But the person will be say go chook mouth put on top the matter today. He don't already dey the house here with us via Zoom. Now, Mr. Emeka Ojoko will be director NEPA Wahala NG. Now, don't join Emeka Ojoko. Welcome, Mr. Emeka.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
We dey fine. You don't take the CEO,
We greet
Mr.
you.
Emeka.
No be small thing. Bad weather, they hold us everywhere.
Bad weather when they make light off. Anyway, welcome, Mr. Emeka.
No be small thing.
We go just shook eye inside the matter. First of all, maybe we even go attack the matter. Tori don't come out say this fresh move come on the heels of state negotiation between the federal government and the National Union of Electricity Employees. That's why they're threatening to shut down the economy. Now, what will be these negotiations? I beg, just put them first, make we understand.
Well, the negotiations, I say, the employees, they talk, say, the agreement they don't reach with federal government over this one. Since we then privatize discourse, say, government never keep those agreements. So every now and then, they go record their details, say, those things where we talk that time, make we do them. Since 2013 till now, government never do the thing where they promise they could do employees, where the employees agree, make them privatize the discourse. So now the matter we see on ground now, till now.
It's okay. So now, looking at the situation on ground, where they talk, say, government, they plan to sell the transmission companies. Now, for the common Nigerian man, where they watch now, we go no really understand this whole process and how it go take affect them. If you just help us clarify that one, make we know, make them feel understand them.
Okay, under the privatization where government do for 2013, them privatize the generation capacity. People where they produce the power will enjoy them, privatize them. So we get different chencos where they produce power. Then privatize the distribution or the companies where they bring the power enter inside our house and enter inside our companies.
Yes.
But government hold the transmission. Transmission now be the middleman, and then they stand between generation and distribution.
Okay.
So government hold that one for their hand, 100%. They no privatize that one. Okay. But what the government do now say because government don't say no get capacity to handle them, they put what in management contracts. Then bring one foreign company, one Canadian company like that, make them come. They run the company, the transmission company for them. Okay, but government now own the transmission company, that TCN. Now they own 100%. Now that one now where one or two people they talk say government one sell. Okay, so but I don't check this. I don't try to investigate the story small. Now only one paper now carry that story. No other one carry them. So and then BP don't come out and say no, say they no get plan to sell the thing. They know they plan to sell. So within they've been planning since. Now say they want concession, different aspects of the operations of TCN. They won't get other people to the manage them, but government will still own the company 100%. They like Itogate now where they say government where they give out a concession, say you come be this thing, they run out for so and so number of years. Then we will start the money when they come inside. So now that kind of thing where people say they've been planning to do since, but they never do it yet.
All right, so Oga Emeka Ojoko, Nigeria still the battle to produce 5,000 megawatts of electricity only. After all these years, our neighboring countries, they produce over 50,000, some 20,000 and more. Waiting be the way forward. With the privatization of discos so far, why it feels they see the struggle, especially the generating companies and the gencos, we see it be the struggle we make will never fit even upgrade our generation so far?
Part of the wahala, say, the people where government give these discos to, they know sabi the work. They no get the skill, they no get the competence to do the work. They just carry and dash their friends. That's fear. And then their friends come run, go bank, go borrow money. Then they say, oil where they buy, borrow money to take by this company. Now you don't see as all of them they default Nabi. Banks they take them over every day. 2 months ago, 4 of them bank take them over because they know if sabi it loan. Now, it's like person where they sell markets now. If you go market to go sell, and the thing where you carry go sell, the thief and for road, you know if you sell what you carry go market, then the people where they buy for, you know go if you supply them. So when the distribution gets issued, where the collection, what do they call ATC and C losses, they so high, then go supply, they no go fit get the money back. Then the people where they buy the power from, no go fit get enough money to they generate, and then go they reduce waiting and they supply. You understand? So the gencos now installed capacity they more than waiting than they bring out. They produce much more, but because the money where the people where they sell the power they give them no reach waiting they go fit waiting that they bring out. So then they reduce, then they step and down, then they produce to their full capacity because the money they come back from the distribution end. So if government go fit fix the distribution aspect of it, different kind of models the way they go fit use. They will use sub-franchising. The discos we get other people where they help them to market the power they sell. You know, they fit get other companies who they help them to do metering. Then they sell meter. If you want buy meter, go this company, buy the meter, put them for your house. With metering, they get 100% revenue assurance. So all these things, if they fit do all these things, then the money where they come from distribution go fit increase. Where these companies where they produce now can now release their full capacity and then get money to invest more to generate more. But if they produce something, I know they get back the money where they produce. What will be the sense in that?
Yeah, Mr. Ojoko. Now, we all know that yesterday we know what happened. The grid, when we say it don't collapse again for the 7th time, according to Vanguard newspaper, but doctor, they say now the 8th time self be this if one can't and where. But then again, they never even still talk. What really caused this very last one? Like, as at the time they filed the report, what caused this grid collapse again? So what you go talk about and what really caused this last one are 2 questions. I mean, I just ask in one.
Well, I know fit until they tell us. I don't know, but the fact that say the equipment that they use now the equipment good. NEPA since 19 before them bomb itself. That thing they see they use up till now. So if they person when they see they drive Mercedes flat boots till now, it go every day na total mechanic where they go. So now if they don't fit install new equipment, then we go to see these grid breakdowns every till now. I never get light from my house since that yesterday. Even though they say they don't begin the evacuate power, but till now never see get light. My office will never see get light. So part of it is now obsolete equipment where no fit meet the demands of today. Equipment where them be when Nigeria is small now will be 180 million people. How far? So they need to upgrade, but the money to take upgrade no dey. The banks no go gree give them money again because the one where they don't collect before to take, they never fit pay am. So now make government each time we hear the government they do the subsidized sector. They no go tell us for public, but government daily they subsidize power. Then that government they guarantee this go say produce. Okay, anyone where no go feed, where they no fit pay, where Gencos, this could no fit pay the Gencos. Government say okay, we go pay on for that one. See, now it's still going on. So now the different that sector is, my brother, is bad. I don't know where the hope they come from. It's bad because our people don't tell like they need to think well.
All right.
I don't talk and time again. Say make them privatize the whole thing. They should make their, when I say privatize now, I mean liberalize. Make them leave market to determine this thing. At the end of the day, market will teach you disco sense. Market will teach all of them sense. If I fit go to Obiakpo, if Port Harcourt electricity disco misbehave and the Obiakpo on day, I shift Obiakpo, say begin supply me power. Port Harcourt go to win me back, get to do something to bring me back to them.
Yeah.
It's like go to the sea for telcos now. Now competition they teach them sense. If this one misbehave, you port go the next one. If that one misbehave, go port go the next one. But in this one, we get monopolies. Monopoly can never be efficient. But I don't know why they no want to do it. It is looking all of us in the face, but they no want to do with it. All of us, they see the solution.
Okay, thank you very much. I could just let people know, say at least they feel call us, they feel and join this conversation as EB. WhatsApp number good day. The phone line itself, they go flash them on top on our screen as EB. Looking at some of the affected states where they've been talk, say this team being shelled. They say Abia State they involved, Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Enugu and Imo States. So we would like to even hear from people where they stay from these states. May they even tell us if they watch us from any of these states, how the thing take affect that side, or whether you shaded as they talk say they don't revive them. You don't get lights back. Waiting me the updates regarding that one as well. So I said we wait for the calls they come through and the messages. Okay, I would like to make we even look small into the situation of metering because we know say this one a very, very major issue where they happen for the country. Some people still day where they collect estimated billings steady, and to even get access to the meter now. It can't be like say hard. They go tell you say make you pay money or you go book for meter. It go take you months before you receive them. What if you talk about this situation for Nigerians, where Nigerians they face now?
My brother, it's a mess. So it's bad. The estimated billing team, they keep people. And you know, say like say now almost every month they carry up the.
They increase every month. Yes.
They go just quietly increase the tariff. They no go tell anybody. But when you check your bill, you know say the tariff don't go. When you go to charge, you find out say if you buy 1,000 last month, this month the 1,000, the money where you buy don't reduce. You see. Then they increase of 80. So people know they on meter now. Now then they suffer the thing, right? Then they suffer the thing. So now this it gets one new law with them bring. Well, you know, 2 new like that. About 2080 with them bring. I mean, they call them meter asset provider regulation. So by that meter asset provider regulation, what we call MAP now. People suppose they get third-party companies with their own work now to buy meter and then install for customers. But what thing they happen and say, the initial plan, when the people will carry that map regulation given to government, say maybe put them in place, they tell them say make these maps they deal with the public directly.
Direct, okay.
Make if they get 30 of them for my city, I feel waka go anyone, say pay them for my meter. They go carry the meter, go meet the KJ Electric now. They go program and they can't install for me. I go they deal with that company one-on-one. If they know the regulation talks say by 10 working days as I pay my money, they're supposed to put that meter for me.
10 working days.
Some people 10 working days, that maximum 2 weeks, they're supposed to put your meter for you. But as we look the matter now, the way they come finally do them, they say okay, you go pay to the disco, i.e. or equivalent, you go pay to them. And then go now send to any meter provider where they like, send them call your house. Some people for that Lagos don't pay 6 months, they never see their meter.
Yes.
8 months, they never see their meter. For law, we talk say at most 10 working days, 2 weeks, the thing is supposed to enter your house. They don't put any penalty. Like say they put penalty for that default. At least if they talk say, okay, if you pay for your meter now, then and they don't put them between 10 working days, make you don't pay bill again. At least that one go make sure say
they go bring them on time.
Just hold on first, so guys.
Okay, so we get one
call.
Yes.
From J. Sofat.
Exactly.
we want people to be sufficient in life, and we will not people who hold responsible for whenever any fault happens.
Oga Josephat, you will need to ask your question again because we don't hear you clearly. It be like saying go try call us back. He go try call us back. But it be like saying they talk about the PPE, say you know who you go hold responsible if they not do what they're supposed to do. But yes, Oga Emeka, they talk something earlier. You say that 2 to 10 working days they're supposed to give you the meter when you don't request or when you don't pay. But
as soon as you pay for the meter, 10 working days is supposed to enter. That's what the law talk. But there's no penalty for failing to put that to keep to that 10 working days. So because of that, some people go pay 6 months, 8 months. You get one woman who they complain for me for Twitter the other day. Say she don't pay for bill. It don't they go 4 or 5 months. Then still they send her estimated bill. 2 meters what she pay for. They never agree program them. So then she still get estimated bill.
Sorry, Oga Emeka.
And the people no one answer her.
You get any specific amount where person is supposed to pay for this meter?
Yes.
How much?
I think for single
standardly,
phase,
how much?
For a single phase meter.
For single phase about 60 something.
Yeah, like 60
something. Then for 3 phase about between 150, 118 or so. I know they sure, but about that range, past 120K.
All right.
For 3 phase meter.
All right, we'll take call from Marian. Marian, welcome.
Good morning, people of God.
Good morning, Marian.
Yes. I bought a 3-phase meter in Nasarawa State. 3-phase meter, I bought it for 76,000.
76.
I came back to Lagos for another property under a co-distribution. They projected it to 93,000. Under this Ikeja Electric, now where I live, the meter I got was for 79,000. Why is the variation in price?
Marian, which year be that?
Number 2.
When be that?
No.
When?
That was last year.
Okay, last year. Okay.
The other one was 2 years ago. The other one was last year. This current one now, this Ikeja Electric now, I just applied for it like 2 months ago. And I'm even going to the office this morning. When it's my lunch break, I'll go there.
Okay.
Why is the variation in price? If they want to sell that sector, they should sell it to them. Let us know that we are getting light from hell straight, because that place is a constant fire. So that we know, because this electrical sector is really frustrating, and most businesses are not growing simply because of the negligence of our federal government. They've sold NEPA. Since after they sold NEPA, Nigeria has never been the same. Please, they should do something about it.
All right. Thank you very much, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
Okay, Emeka, you hear what she talk. She said, why the price they different for different parts of the country?
Right. No, so it's supposed to be. The price, na neck, then they fix them. The only variation where you supposed get inside now, if na 3 phase or if na single phase.
Yeah.
But the price is, they change from Tisco to Vic. Now one price where everybody is supposed to pay anywhere. So if they tell you, say, make you pay that kind of money, we pass within neck, talk say you supposed to pay. You go find out, first of all, that money, they don't go tell make you pay them into account. They won't tell you. They go say make you bring and cash. So once they tell you, say make you pay cash, don't say something wrong somewhere. Now only one amount where that is fixed by neck across the board for the whole 11 discos, one amount. The same price for 3 phase, the same price for single phase. So any person will tell you make you pay that kind, 93,000 naira for single, I'm assuming it's a single phase meter, right? Because that money no reach phase. Any person will tell that kind of amount, my sister, not thief your money.
Okay, may we take another caller from Ebonyi. Special.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Special.
Special, welcome.
Yeah, this is Special, calling from Ebonyi.
Oh yeah, now tell us how the lights matter be for that side.
Okay. As regard to the national grid collapse where we have been the talk.
Yes.
I really thank them. They tried their best. Because yesterday afternoon, the thing affected us. Light not been there throughout yesterday afternoon. But within that kind, 4 o'clock, then restore the light back. And up till now, we get light, they never take them. So they try well for this our side.
Great. All right.
Thank you very much, Special.
So Oga Emeka, back to the collapse of the light. The time when this thing be start earlier in the year, the excuse where be say the Genco's been given, now say because of say na dry season and the dams and they dry. water be no day enough. Saying a part of waiting be the problem. But right now, you don't they enter inside obsolete equipment, the equipment you don't dabaru, more like it, and all that. So waiting be the way forward. As the day now, it be like say government no really puts the round holes in the round peg. Waiting be the things we will fit do to make government feel hold the gencos accountable for most of the things where they happen for inside this collapse. They don't over collapse now. It don't they too embarrassing for inside our country.
For me, the simple solution is to liberalize the sector. Government, promote your hand from over-regulation. Allow market forces to determine what they happen to this company. Any company will know if you do well, that company will collapse, they'll go out of business, another one will take its place. We see when it happen, the time when United they misbehave, as soon as these other companies come, who they United name now? They don't come out for inside the system. Other people other people don't feel up the gap. So make them allow market for government is not in the business of doing business. Government not supposed to do business. So this thing where they do like this. So yes, government go pass regulations, then go regulate the sector, but allow the people to enter jungle, find customers by themselves. But you pack 4 states, give to one company, say service them. How that one company fit do them if you don't get any person when they benchmark with? That is that been a challenge for the whole. See South Africa now, major crisis, Hellenic crisis in South Africa now, because it's happening the same thing. One company and do everything. You understand? So that monolithic structure no help any economy. You get to get different companies where they supply to customers so that competition and sort of 10 cents. Any other thing where they talk now, that say you see person we get pause, they go put bandage on top, you put plaster on top, you don't go walk. You never treat the root cause of the thing. So that's inherent inefficiency that they get to cure by allowing market forces to drive activities in that sector.
All right.
All right, make I just take some messages we will get here.
This
message.
Wait, but they talk about privatization. But somebody else, the zonal organizing secretary, Northwest, Dukat Ayuba, they describe this privatization talk as calm. So if you talk that down be the way, why they say the process where government they want to initiate the privatization as calm again? But before you go respond to this very question, make we take one call. Hello?
Oh, we don't go. I beg, try call us back. Call us back. All right. Okay, I will hear you.
Okay. Privatization, now say you change ownership of company from government to private. But you never change the system where that company they operate inside. So liberalization and privatization are not the same thing. Privatization means you just change ownership, but you never change the structure of the industry.
Okay.
Now, privatization and liberalization means people get options of where to source their power from. Right now, we no get option. We come out from under government oppression to private oppression. That is all that happened here. So when the man they talk saying a scam, true, then just arrange us. Come out government cap from the nonsense who they see, come put the thing for private hand. Because the entire thing, and my brother. Any day we go for that side there, you go hear something, no?
Hey. Yeah, we get one call from Kosi. Hello. Right.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Tosin. I'm calling from Lagos.
Oh, yeah, now go ahead. Welcome. Congrats.
Yeah. So, what I'm now saying is that my own view to the studying of transmission, NEPA on Sept. My own suggestion is that it's good for local governments to set the NEPA so that if they set it, all those people that are leaving Nigeria to go to another country to establish their work, so they can come back. And all this, we that we are used that we are just jobless, that there's nothing we can do. So from there, they can employ us so that we can have access to work. And one thing I know that if there's no light, I don't know how business is going to move forward. So let's move about all in business. So I just speak to our government that they should try, and if they cannot, that they cannot have power to run the transmission. So on our expert, so maybe they try and sell it and so that Nigeria will become better than before. So that's my own suggestion.
All right.
Thank you, Kosi, for your suggestion.
All right, thank you, Kosi. Maybe we see whether we get some messages. Too,
all right. Somebody say the problem we have in Enugu here is high bill. The way they bill us is too high. Una know why? Oga Emeka, that one a question where the person asked. Another message here. This one long ago. He said, "Good morning, Wazobia. I was reliably informed that the 1st September, the first set of prepaid meter, the one first generation using card, which is what I'm currently using, will no longer be in use soon. That I should go buy the current one. Meanwhile, yes, I bought the old one, and not that I was supply free. And despite being the first set, it is working perfectly. Please, Nigerians want to know if the news that they will have to change from the card one is real." Okay, Meka.
Okay, the first one where you asked now, the bills are going higher.
Yes.
Yes, they are going higher. Okay. 1st of January, government increased tariff. 1st of July, they increased tariff. July said they don't increase them again for September. But I never see the tariff order yet. These days, they hide them. Then they bring them out quickly, all of us go PCM. So, well, let's say they don't increase them again. Now, I know say also they don't increase the cap. You know, the cap now, what the government been do to take help people with the underestimated bill, and I say them place a limit on what in the discourse to bill them based on hours of supply availability. If you did for band A, band B, band C, band D, and E, and all that, they place a cap on it. Now, they don't review the cap, they don't carry and go up. They don't tell us, for all the discourse, they don't get the information. So all of them don't increase what they bill people by estimated bill. So a person ready for estimates now, your estimated bill go don't increase. And most time the discourse, they abuse the cap. I never see maybe out of 10 cases, maybe in a half where they know abuse the cap. Most times they go bill you. If the cap said they're supposed to bill you for 400 and something units, they feel bill you 1,000. Okay, for that Lagos, then they do that. Then they do and scatter for Lagos. So then they bill people like crazy.
Okay.
So and it no go end though by 1st of July, by 1st of January, they go increase them again. Next year, they go increase them again. They go increase them by July next year. 1st of July, they go increase again. It's on it for the law. What they do, what they call mid-year reviews. When they look at the market, they take the bid, they look inflation rates, they look at dollar and naira, they take the bid, they look at price of gas and all that. Then go review them again to make sure say there's enough liquidity in the sector. So your estimated bills will be going higher, and then those of us who did for prepaid as we vend, the money we they pay go they get us less. Now, but it's still better to be on prepaid. Okay, it's still better. Now, for those people who say, the meter, yes, the people are trying to change the meters, but these their new meters. I don't understand the thing. I don't understand them honestly.
All right.
The internal word where I don't hear for some of them. I say these meters, they wire them, they do them they run faster than the older ones, so because they want to get more money. Okay,
all right,
so they are going around changing them. Okay, but before they go fit change those meters, they're supposed to get within the law.
Yeah, thank you, guy Emeka.
You don't feel just walk into your house and they won't change your meter.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Oga Emeka. Time no day again. Would they hear you? Will say thank you. Time no day again, so we get to run out now. Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate your Oga Emeka. We be the Oga Pata for nepawahala.ng. We don't really talk about Nepa Wahala, and I should say you don't understand them. We'll go move now, take small break. When we come back, we'll go change discussion to the one way be say PRO of police do. Wait, so say do social experiment as a waka for night for inside Lagos State. Make you even see whether police go harass them. But you know what happen? Well, after this break, we'll go talk about them.
na Ezugu Chukudi.
And na Oden na Nkubi. We know say na the gbadu us and na the gbadu our political.
Welcome back. Now see the Good Morning Nigeria show. Now you're there on top. And of course, we want meander to the next discussion now. As it concerns the social experiment to ABC, Oga Benjamin Hundeyin will be the PR of police being due. Last week, Friday, come out, come tweet on top Twitter. Talk about how he be say in come up for midnight because you don't hear complaints, say police, they harass people, they do this, they do that. He say make himself go come out as civilian, check how the matter go be. So he come out for inside Lagos State around 11:59 p.m. That one at almost midnight. He drive out with his car where he be say no be police car, you know, wear uniform, you know, wear cap. And say as they go, as in come out, I say police no harass them. Nothing happens. So he can't talk a lot of things. Say meaning say for police to harass you, now the way we be say they approach them, now matter. Now say maybe you need to wind down, now matter. Now the way you dress, or you carry tattoo, or you carry dreadlocks, all those things, now matter. People can't they react well inside the matter. A lot of people don't tell us say, now you feel talk like this, or you try to check better or some kind of areas. In fact, we feel they even play those reactions where you say people react for inside Twitter, make it be say you see them. We could just see some kind of reactions where you say people react on top of Twitter for inside that matter. You are not a young person struggling to make a living in Nigeria. You are a police PRO who never experienced brutality in his life, but needs to show that police harassment doesn't exist. Now, waiting one person tell him. Another person tell him, say, this planned public relation is failing. Oga Hundeyin, go and re-strategize. Now, waiting the person also talk. Another person, in fact, talk then like a sisters. This or somebody even say, even one me could even read that. Yeah, all right now. Somebody say, appreciate those who stand out their day and night for lesser pay. Dear SP, Ben, Nigerians are not having it any easier. Some of those your men harass and extort are also earning lesser pay or no pay at all. This your angle be like say he get to check up. You know, Badu at all. That's one. That one, Mr. Macaroni answer him. A lot of reactions them like a breakfast on top Twitter as they use answer them. We'd also like to hear from you. Phone line don't open. What thing you think about this experiment to EBC you do, especially as youth the vex say you profile people say if you carry dreadlock, you carry tattoo.
Carry tattoo.
As a criminologist, where I be make a proudly say, we know say it gets some kind of features where EBC you look out for when EBC you won't talk about crime. It does some body frame features, some facial look, some way person they be way be say if you look and say this person they prone to crime because of the way you be say he look. But that one no means say with the kind Gen Z generation what we get now, where almost everybody they wear rugged jean, almost everybody now wear tattoo, almost everybody they do their hair. How if you say won't use come and contact say okay because of say people they like this, now then be the first set of people where be say then get to crime.
Okay, so as it be, so make we even see waiting Oga Hundeyin talk where so me no be like say now we they talk am. We go flash and make una see, make una understand. Say this na the experiment where he talk saying. He say I finally carried out my social experiment. In drive round Ikeja around 11:50 p.m. He no wear uniform na mufti in wear. He enter in own private car we no get anything on top. Say show saying he be police. He say he passed through 2 police checkpoints. He spent 5 seconds for the first one. Without any word from the police officer, he saying wave am, as in wave, in drive pass. Saying no follow and talk at all. He can't enter another one. He say, I spent 30 seconds at the second one. Saying at the second one when he reached, so he said that 30 seconds. He said the police officer asked and say, you be Uber guy? He say no. He say, it's my personal car. Now waiting tell the officer. Officer say, Oga, find me something now. He say, I no get to. Officer say, see as you find. He say, find me something now. He no contact talk anything. Now the officer say, okay. He carry in waka, come out. He say on both occasions, he was immediately flagged down. He switch on the lights where they inside the motor. The inner light where they ask of. He switch them on. He come one down in glass. Come greet the officer first. In addition to this, he say the second scenario, he smile, he deliberately appear friendly. So he talk about the means of engagement where he used to give them. He said, note, they did not recognize me, neither did he know identify himself as police officer where he be. He say it never got to that. Say they don't ask and say, who you be? Identify yourself. In vehicle papers, they don't even ask him for vehicle papers. He say, I'm positive there that there are many people with similar experiences where they outside. And different strokes for different folks. He say, I know one thing for sure. However, say the conversation be long. In they try to just make and show, say, some way they go take follow them. He say respect is reciprocal. The means of approach where you go fit use take reach these people. Say appreciate those who stand out there at day and night for lesser pay. Don't be condescending. Don't be unnecessarily aggressive. Make you no follow them fight. Don't be docile. Two, always be firm with your rights and don't resort to taking the laws into your own hand. In talk plenty things for you. Or you go out you see the conversation.
It is good someone will not dey prejudice police quick. Make we still dey fair a little bit. Because we all are human beings. We know the kind of environment we dey move to for night. Sometimes we as citizens, our approach is too aggressive. We don't already carry a mindset once we see police.
Yeah.
You all see that you don't squeeze your face like say they don't already do you bad. And also there are rules to engagement. Waiting the talk person talk. It ain't right. Some of us, when you approach police, put on your inner lights now. At least put on your inner lights.
So they go know who they inside.
Greet them quietly. And also, this issue of tip, make we really explain our way. Virtually every sector you go, even the office you did, get my features. Good afternoon, sir. Anything
for your boy.
So long as he not doing like saying a compulsion, a force, and nothing wrong there. Tips, even for abroad. They never they ask. Funny enough, for abroad, for America, they said the tips, they never they be like compulsory one. Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Tip, man. Tip. Then they ask you say, now they are right for you to tip them.
Police?
So, no, not police.
Okay.
Not police, bouncers and the rest of them. So talking about tip, so long as the person not doing like say now force, you must give me. I not really see anything way wrong. Make we still dey check our own temperament when we dey approach police.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything wrong for this speech. I don't know why they really they attack the PPR person because all of us they engage police every day.
Yes.
Me self, almost every night I dey see them now. I go just slow down. I know they let them tell me to slow. Now, me go just sit there, I'll just slow for their front, put on my inner light, greet them, and they always let me go to. The least, fine man, I get smart thing, I'll say, I not get anything, I don't tire, just they come for work. Okay, no wahala, they go. Now, so it still they happen to me, so I don't know unless somebody go prove me otherwise.
I believe
they tell me your own approach, so maybe they attack you like that.
Our people
not just
watch us,
talking.
make us start to call us. What do you think about waiting the PRO of the police be talk? And make we know. Tell us how the thing take be. Very, very short. If you explain and to us quickly, make we know as the matter take be. Hello, Miriam. Good morning. Hello. Hello, Miriam.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, now.
I think Oga Benjamin Hundeyi should focus on training and retraining their officers. Oga Benjamin Hundeyi should focus on telling their officers that it is not right to cause traffic on roads that are not even traffic worthy, especially Iba Bridge, Igondo Turning, and power line, pipeline, bus stops, and even stopping at streets to block cars that are just going on their own. Those places are not expressways. They don't have any right to stand there, but they will come there and be causing massive traffic in a road that is a one-way road going and coming back, to and fro road.
Okay.
He should focus on these men, train them on how to approach people. These Gen Zs, we have people who are tech gurus, and they have chosen a certain way to dress. That you have a tattoo doesn't mean that you are an armed robber. It doesn't work like that. If you have a dada, you are not an armed robber. We have a lot of them. The kidnapper they caught yesterday, how many dada do you have in his head? But when they see young people like that, they stop them and keep harassing them on the road. And most times, they end up causing accidents that is not even bound to happen.
Right.
Because of the way they approach people, you should coach them on. You should start working on training and retrain them.
All right.
Professionalism.
Thank you, Miriam.
Uchenna from Edo State. Uchenna, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, now.
Good morning.
We agree to you.
Good morning,
Uchenna, welcome.
Good morning. What is the talk for that police? Is okay, guys? Give them the arrest my brother for.
Hey, Oga Uchenna, your line don't scramble. I beg, try call us back, make we hear the conversation as it be. And we still get the WhatsApp number still there, so if you still send us message, make we know Your own experience shortly, and what you think about waiting Oga PRO being talk. He enter streets, go check him for himself. As he hear say, people they talk say police they harass them for road. He won't check him, he won't see by himself. And he talk say so far, nothing really happened. And the manner of approach, now in the thing, take the result to whatever it happen. Well, now the other people.
Well, the question what I get here, I be like saying police be the right people you go answer them, because this one say, good morning, Wazobia people, please. I want to know the police stand on tinted permit. You can say, because police are tormenting us over here, even when you have a tinted permit, with the reason of it has been banned. They keep tormenting us because of it. And secondly, this message say, Matthew from Benue say, good morning, my people. Using face to judge someone is wrong. Like me, my eyeballs red like someone with smoking. But I am close to 50 years. I have never tasted cigarettes or even alcohol before in my life. Many has accused me before. It's wrong to use face to judge without proper investigations. Now, wait till you talk.
Yes, true that. You not in any way, you not use person look in any way, take profile. It did very, very wrong. You feel only stop them
to ask questions.
Just ask questions in a polite way, not say. Like what Mary and talk, we not go trade away the fact say get some few edges where we say they really need to brush the Nigeria police for. But then rules of engagement now there we they focus on. Then we get call from Eben.
Hello.
Hello.
Eben, welcome.
Good morning, Eben, welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
The experience of Mr. Hunde. I just do experience once and they can't conclude. You know, they go out every time and maybe the things where policemen they do for the road, not the only one place. And they do it. If people say they just hear information, say, oh, got the compass, so they will maintain. So if you want to really get experience, maybe go around. If you recruit some other people, maybe they do mystery shopping for us. So that they fish out all those policemen where they say, when they harass people, then they spoil the profession.
Okay.
So if you don't see and that, like, you know, say the thing will happen.
All right. Thank you, Eben. He say make you do them again and again. Not be this one experience where you do, you go use to judge the matter.
Say make even they send
normal people.
Normal young men. They say, no, na just go carry out to now visibility study. Mona say send some men that we carry dread, some we carry tattoo. Say Mona
make they go outside.
I can approach them well.
Camera for their body. Make we see as matter take be. Well, now the much of it take on top of this conversation. We say we just drop them out there, make on ourselves relate on top of them. And we appreciate on our way they send the calls and the messages for on top the gist. You know, and if you still go on top of our social media, go drop your own comments. Wait how this one take do you for body how regarding the things. Well, we go enter the next level where our guy Fabo Frank don't be ready to tell us what they happen on top. Money matters. Make we know where they put our money, because the money they say if you want to know where my heart day, now where money day. And Fabo Frank, now the man we need to follow to know where to put your money. We'll take this short break. When we come back, we enter there quickly.
So you know.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the love still there, just continue to forgive. What is that?
Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who don't get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure say waiting they work for her. No, they work. Go.
Take care of yourself and.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
Getting better school grades just got easier. Watch the lessons on Wazobia TV every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also download the U-Lesson app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store.
You must be Toussaint Ebo.
This court finds Ms. Toussaint Ebo guilty of the willful murder of Mr. Kome Ebo and hereby sentences her to death as provided by Section 319, subsection 1 of the Criminal Code.
Do you want me to represent you?
Thank you.
Why not?
Because I don't know you and because I don't trust you.
If that girl dies, her blood will be on your head.
I don't know how to get Tosan off death row.
On top your #1 program as it is hot.
Make una ready as we won't make am even hotter with our ogbonge analyst, Jimmy Disu.
Yes, so every Monday I go to join Chukwudi and Nkobi to dey tell you wetin dey inside the politics and the politics of the matter. So make una no miss am.
As the Hot Monday special, make una no miss am.
As it is hot Monday special, live every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
The things where we say you need to understand, and I say, where exactly I put my money? Now, major question at this point in time. Now, why we get one, I get one Ubunge person where we say, sit down near me, now Precious, Madam Precious, at least you know her. Her face, they're very familiar. I'm going to just go through around the business stories website we get for here. And apart from that, for the business takeaway segment, we get something where we say you need to really understand how, which kind of side hustle have you do as a full-time housewife. You know, say the economy now, don't they very harsh. Precious. Things they're very difficult right now at this point in time. Just take, for instance, just $1. Give me what's in your hand for there. You're going to say, how much did there?
500 naira day here, plus 200 naira. Two money.
Two.
Equals to one money.
But then, no be by those ones. Now, $1 be this, and sweating $1 don't they equivalent to. There was a point in time where we say, just come out this 200. Now, waiting be the exchange rate. He increase, he enter 500. Now we don't enter 700. And at this point in time, we even need 8 more naira to add, join that thing for rand to the equivalent. Asat yesterday. So you're going to say, things don't they very tough at this point in time. Now why we just feel say, maybe we even see waiting people, full-time housewife, mama favor they listen or blessing or whoever you be. Which kind of side hustle website if you do now? We say inflation don't even hit 20.5%. Precious, how you take see that one? 20.5%.
I did pretty sure say that inflation statistics not even very correct, because if you marry them with the prices of things for inside the market, you not get relationship.
Most start from spaghetti.
I did buy 1 carton of spaghetti as at last year January. I did buy them for like 3,500. As at last year January. Right now, the last time I buy them 8,000 naira. In fact, they add 200 on top.
December, don't they enter?
I buy last month because I stock every month. I buy 8,000. 1 bag of rice, the last time I buy now 35,000 naira. I kid you not. You don't want biscuits where you say my children like to break inside milk. They chop. When I did buy and then now 1,200. From 1,002 to 1,007. Even as at this January, I know buy and reach 2.5. As I talk to you now, that carton of that biscuit now 3,700.
You know why I like these people really say they do biscuit? They don't even they stress. They know they increase price. They could just reduce the quantity where they inside one pack.
I be say no.
They get one biscuit where they say like 6 they inside. They don't reduce them to 3.
I say no go there because this particular biscuit what they tell you, they reduce the number where they inside. It can't be flat, can't slim. Then you not can't get weight. Even at that, the price still can increase. These biscuits what they tell you about now. So before na 10 naira they be selling for 1. Right now they sell them 3.50 naira. If una know, I go know the biscuits what they talk about.
So we'll go straight into the money matter business segment. Waiting exactly be the side hustles where we say full-time housewife they do. For our list here, we get soap. They feed they make pap, akamu at this point in time because things they very tough. You know, if you just leave the kind of hustle for the economy for only demand. The weight sometimes it is very heavy. How you take reason and say, okay, make I just see this kind of side hustle as a full-time housewife. Make I they do pap. We dey cold season. And you know, say pap they move this kind of season, and a lot of people feel they see them as better side hustle. How you take see the side hustle?
The difference between pap and custard, the difference between akamo,
branded pap, they go brand.
I just want to say the difference between ogi and custard, not the packaging. You understand? So apart from say if you even make fresh one where you go to sell brand, if you dry them, make up to powder, you can't last. If you even export and go Bodo Ibu, a lot of our Nigerians who they abroad, they will find our natural pap to take. You understand?
Yeah.
So that one a very, very correct business. And the good thing is you don't even take plenty capital and adjust your corn. Or depending on whether you want to do Ogibaba,
the same
you buy millet, but
same
the same ingredients, they're the same thing what you need. So that one, they're very economical. I no need big equipment. You first start with your hand. Remember when I born my children and when I take care of them, I they use my hand make the pap what they drink, both millets, guinea corn, all of that. I made the grinder by myself. I made the use my filter. It a plentiful, better big rubber. I store them for fridge, so people fit start that business small. And whether you like them or not, pap, if you know how highly nutritional pap is, you go not say you no go drink custard again. Because it gets high nutrients. It is very, very rich. It is better past that processed custard where you go, sorry, I need the market anything, where you go drink. So people fit actually go through into that.
The second website we get for our listeners, they make people, they make beads. You get one where you wear hair. So I see how beautiful this can be there. So as a full-time housewife, if you say, now business where we say full-time housewife, you just sit down, make sure they make, they supply some kind of fashion outlets and some kind boutique for inside street. We say at least small money go to enter. How you take reason?
I agree with you.
Wireworks also. They do flower vase, different.
I agree with you 101% because first of all, apart from the day where you say go buy your material, if you don't even do much work again, because as you sit down for house the drum, dispatch riders go they send. Social media now go they use they sell your matter. So these days, I'm not sure say anybody is supposed to be an average housewife. Say my own as just sit down, look for children, take care of children, because that period with children they give you space, either when they sleep or when they go school. If you use and do small thing where be say money go enter your hand. So this particular thing now we be say to make bead, earrings, whether not to use and make flower vases. People they use and make handbags and purses. People they even use them design, put inside shoes.
Another way to even market and see the even go. Some of all this, whether not during O1 Bears event center, you get market yourself because you know women they always like all those kind.
They even talk fast. If people they go churches, front of church, after church, they tell people say, "Okay, madam, see what here they sell. If fine, no, if fine." And whether you like them or not, I just get this conscious effort of when I see people with the hustle that kind of hustle, and they like patronizing quick.
No be lie.
Because I could just tell myself, say, for
There's
this person to come out, and they tell you to come out inside church for crowd to say, "I won't sell this thing after church for the door of church." Na very better one be that one.
So another thing website we get for here, remember say Puff Puff, you get one time. Puff Puff na small boy until when he meets small chops. He enter the realms of kings. Now, what I mean is, if you run small shops and some kind of bakery, bread now don't cost. They're very, very costly. So if you say a hustle for full-time housewife, how you take reason that part?
101% because it not go just give you money, it also help you to feed your children balance.
Small shops now, na big deal.
You won't know how much they make.
Like how much did they sell?
You know, a plate of small pack of small chops.
What be the things where they make up
you go get your spring rolls. Yeah. You go get your samosa. You go get your puff puff. You go get your mosa, the one where they use plantain.
Gizzard,
chicken. They can't get in on that one for a little bit of serene. That's what like meat. So if you put a little bit of fried fish inside of chicken, some people they even do sausage, fry them or grill sausage. Put inside. So all of these things in small quantity put inside. Now balance diet be that. You know, this is a protein day, carbohydrate day. Because even the spring rolls get vegetable inside. What? So you don't get balanced diet be that. So
you don't finish work. Balanced diet. Another one we will get for here now soap and cream production. If you reason you know, soap and cream production, I think we bet a lot of times now they abuse you get one video where we say trend, the kind ingredient where we say they mix, they use the bleach and all that. How you take see this kind of hustle?
Make a shock you say for the last 2 years I did make my soap where I use my washing machine by myself. I dey make my soap, my liquid soap by myself. I dey use and wash clothes for the children and my own clothes. I dey use and wash plates and other things. The only thing one they do now see and they sell them. I just read up the ingredients. I buy them. I dey use my hand mixer by myself. I dey run them by myself. These are small things the way person feel. And it dey for the. In fact, my children have don't learn how to be mixing by themselves.
Fantastic.
Because I feel just buy ingredients, Richard. Oh yeah, soap has finished.
And the funny thing, you know, be full-time housewife. So imagine person will say get all the time to do all those kind of things. You know, say a better side hustle. The last 2 two we say we get for here now daycare business. Knowing fully well, say you day house full time and you get one kind corner or your house they very very cool and cozy for children, and you get passion for learning and teaching and all that. If you run daycare business,
you don't even need plenty work. Just buy the CDs them, those nursery rhyme songs and CDs them. Put music for the children. Keep there for them. Maybe they sing.
Working class, we say their children are just 3 months. And they don't resume work. They feel they stay for your place.
Parents know how to keep, know how to do. In fact, most of the one of the most challenging things for working mothers now how to manage their children. And this is a very big business, so if we say person fit to do.
The last one we get for here now, hair styling. Hair styling.
I don't want to talk this one too much because make it not be like Sabi Jack of all.
This one are the king of the block.
And they make my children hair by myself. What I don't think I say, I will go pay how much? I beg, see that. I go make them. And this is one life-saving skill we say Nigerians abroad. Now they know this so well. If you don't live for Bodo Ibo, you go know how much to make hair cost. Then you go know say if you get hair making skill, then you get better skill with that. So that's not very. They could just sit down for front of your house. People go come bring their children the way they go school. Then go make their hair. People where they go work, go come sit down for your house. You don't get to go anywhere except when you get to do home service.
Precious, you don't finish work for here. Massive one we say Precious don't talk for here. We don't reason say, okay, all the things where you need to understand about the side hustle as a full-time housewife. My name is Fagbo Frank, straight into a door, and a lot of other hosts we say day for here. Not go anywhere because the Good Morning Nigeria show continues.
All right, thank you very much, Fagbo Frank. Triple Chief, at least they don't tell us the new side hustle what we go do.
They don't tell us that for we to tell our wife.
No, me, I never marry you. So
for you, your side.
I go do the side hustle.
Side.
I go do the side waiting.
No, no.
My brother, stop it. Well, that's all we go wrap up the matter. We appreciate Una very much for following us through the journey so far. And we do this one every Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. At least we don't learn some kind of things. We go see you on the same time tomorrow. My name still remains Edewo. Follow us on top of our social media platforms at Wazobia Max TV NG and Wazobia TV NG as well. Send us messages. Keep the conversation coming. Follow me at Edewo10 on top Instagram and Twitter. Una bye-bye. We'll see you on Triple Chief.
My name now Chuku.
Yes, so my name is Precious. We'll go see you tomorrow. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.